After all, been messing ahead.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to yesterday because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What would the board do for him? No passion for development. Then we know Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Just me.
Connections that you not get it. Yeah.
Connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. No he, no tea.
He was 12 years over Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in a garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
So that's not how that contact. The standards got a type of worker.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Zambia to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Brother come now, he is deceived by coming there, the Dillon there, Yombi there, and he's now where he's just thinking all kind of way better, all kind of thing. He won't go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money process.
Yeah.
When they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost went to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. That's when I went to Kun. I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper. And you were here with our own leadership. And we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not to run with money.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving Ababa for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of woman, then he wants to persecute us. He's not going to persecute us. So what is going on at Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Get 5,000, go look for lawyer. So from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I many seconds why you did this. You know what he told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Baka send a bill, then we will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move.
Yeah. So Nigeria is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's set to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that George Weah is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought transformation, total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who will have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in the second term. But they don't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. Usually, Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. 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 When I go to Nations Cup now, go to Nations Cup, let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup, I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise your national team, you are experiencing Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right? The hardship, you have not seen that ship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
The US, the United States.
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
Thank you. So, again, great. I want to say thank you to you, Liberia, who came out today. I want to say thank you to our motorcyclists, to our tricyclists. We want to say thank you. Thank you that you stood with us. You defeated all of the lies. And let me say this to you, Mr. President. We promise that until you receive our petition, we will not present our petition to any criminal. We are aware that Richard Blue is a role, and we will not present our petition to him. To you, Mr. President, your people collected over 14 million from 4 million people. That is the highest level of evil I have ever seen in my entire life. You promised to provide job for our motorcyclists. You took away the only means of livelihood. You beat them, you killed them. You have arrested over 10,000 motorcyclists. You are breaking at different police stations and examples. We are here to challenge you. Your best rule is enough is enough. We are come to say enough is enough. We the motorcycle are come to say enough is enough. Amanda, thank you so much. Mr. Chairman, thank you. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Give it on the attention, please. Hey, people struggle. Whoa, just about that, whoa. Boo, Joseph, boo. Thank you very much. You want to put your hands together for yourself, please? Thank you. We want to say thank you very much for showing up to the young people across the 17 electoral district of Massachusetts County. We want to speak to you, to our young women and girls. One man who happens to be the Minister of Internal Affairs, he raped a lady. Today he's still the Minister of Internal Affairs. Process human has not been investigated. Joseph Parker came here. He lied to us that you'll get multitude of jobs. Young people graduating from University of Liberia, other universities, no job, no program for young people. We want to say to you, we are happy today that we have come here. But we have come here, like the chairman said, to present a petition to Joseph Parker. If Joseph Parker does not show up, we will not present our petition to anybody. And we are emphatic about it. And we want to say to you, the young people of the Youth League, congratulations on your courageous spirit. Put your hands together, put your hands together for yourself, young people. They said to you that you are not going to challenge the ring. They keep here the parade of water cannon all over the place. But where are they now? They're gone. We challenge Gregory Como. You have killed enough people. You kill young people in Kinshasa. But we challenge you, if you shoot one part here, you experience the consequences. If you shoot one part here, we reply to you. We are not police. We are here to challenge you. So the big mafia making want you to come here. The big mafia making want you to come here. And we say to you, we will stay here, we will be around. Put your hands together for yourself. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Reactionary terrorism. Reactionary terrorism. First scanner. First scanner. First scanner. Rudeness. 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 Violence. 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 Disrespect. 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 Reactionary terrorism. Amanda. Thank you to all of our mothers and sisters who are there in the ring to be here today, so the voices can be heard. We stand here to say we are fed up with the disrespect and brutality against women and children. We are going to raise our voices against the work against our children. There are hundreds of rape cases that are sitting at the ministry agenda and none has been resolved. And the corporate are working scot-free simply because of government connections. Our sisters are sexually harassed at ministry and agency. But today we have gathered to say enough is enough. Our mothers who are in the market today are facing serious economic constraints simply because we have a U.S. rate for $100. So today, Mr. Parker, the women of the Republic elected you, and the women of the Republic have come to tell you we can bring you down. If you cannot lead us, if you cannot lead us, you must leave. And we mean what we say. If we cannot lead us, you must leave. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Thank you to all of the serving special women of Ghana. We commend you for your hard work, and we say thank you.
We are pleased that tens of thousands of Liberian citizens have peacefully converged on the grounds and the premises of the capital. We are here to submit a petition statement to tell Joseph Parker enough is enough. I am not the petitioner. I have only been called upon to introduce a program. So, and now the essence of this program. We are proud of you. We are happy for you. We expect today that Mr. Joseph Parker President Joseph Yima Parker will come here and receive this petition from his people. Thank you. We know. Hello. We know Mr. Parker suffers chronic physical and mental incapacitation problem. We know that. So if he will not come, we will understand. But then he must at least send his vice president to come here. He must at least send his vice president to come here and receive the petition. We are peaceful. We simply want to submit to him our set of grievances and make demands that are reasonable. Hello? If President Parker or his vice president will not come here, we just received information that they are sending Rachel Kuhn to come here and receive petition. Listen. Hello. Thank you. No. So therefore, we are saying. Representing 6 million of this country. I say, he is your speaker. I want to say thank you to our minister. With the support of Joseph Parker, I take the legitimacy and the sympathy of the Supreme Court. And not being recognized as speaker of this country. Thank you. Rachel Kuhn acts legitimate as speaker. Rachel Kuhn is the last criminal and must be prosecuted for bribery and for corruption. Hello? What that said? The petition will still be read. That's it. The petition will still be read. The program will still go ahead. Pause. Someone said pause. If President Parker does not show up here today or send a respected member of his office to receive our petition, we promise at the end of this program, we the people of this country, we will come back to the street in the future. And when we come back, the demands that we will make will be far better than today's demand. Thank you, God bless you. Thank you.
Reading of the petition.
May we take a moment of That is the average daily incidence of rape cases in 2024. According to the Nigerian Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, 2,759 rape cases. massacre. As they were killed.
On push you Alex. As you can see here, the people are like making their way of the capital.
Health workers, teachers, soldiers' wives, blood pressures, rubber tappers, charcoal sellers, civil servants, in everyday personal in Liberia. Rise as a one voice. We stay united, not in violence, but in peaceful. We stay united, not in violence. We stand united, not in violence, but in peaceful defiance of injustice, hardship, and despair that have torn our nation. We rise because our fights are against the war. Our country is broken. Our future is in jeopardy. And our patience has run out. We're tired, enough is enough. Whereas the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia solemnly entrusts the President, His Excellency Joseph Yiman Boakai, inaugurated on January 22nd, 2024, with the sacred obligation to defend the Constitution, uphold the rule of law, and ensure public accountability. Duties that are the very pillars of peace, justice, and democratic governance. Yet, this sacred duty has been willfully neglected. President Boakai has
say hands up to all of you wherever you are. We are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here tonight again. And no matter what the circumstances are, our prayers were answered. And we thank God so much that indeed whatever happened today had happened. And there are no casualties, as we term it. And this is most responsible and peaceful group of people that the government had been provoking from day one of this government. They've always provoked these people. And they've always feared these people, provoked them. But here is it. It was demonstrated despite their tactics and things they employed. The people came up, though angry, but they still managed to do what they could. Today was quite an excellent day. And I must say thanks to all of you. I'm very proud of all of us for whatever we have done. And I'm very happy about that. So you see, today is a great day. And we are forever grateful to the Almighty God that we are here. That we are here. Thank you so much. And you have seen for yourself sometimes. And I always said this Latin word. I said the thing speak for itself. Re espa liquitor. I said the thing always speak for itself. Now the thing has now spoken for itself. The thing had now spoken for itself. So we thank God so much, and we thank God. And I must say thanks to all of you for everything that you put in place. And I thank you for the courage. I just thought that only one won't have courage, but never knew that you people have courage bigger than me, better than me. And with everything we do, the risks we take. And some of you really had been taking risks, and today I saw you ready today. And I must say, we are grateful to the Almighty God. At least the day ended peacefully, and with God, all things are possible. And so that said, I've always said that And with God, all things are possible. And God had made it work. And the message is very, very clear. And we thank God for that. Yeah, we thank God for that. We're not going to be into something else. But there is something that touched me. And I must admit, though I am brave, I'm strong or whatever, but this inscription on the back of this guy really, really broke me down. And this is where I felt touched. And I think I did screenshot it. Yeah, I did screenshot it for my own purpose. I don't know who is this guy who did this today, but this one is what really touched me. So we will be into this, and I can tell you for sure, no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. I always told people that you have to speak with courage. You got to act with courage. Yeah, it helps. It makes people to know who you are. And that was exemplified today. That was shown today. And we appreciate all of you for showing up and showing what you can and what you can do. Now we are coming to do what we can, especially show you why it is, which is very much good for all of us. And we are grateful to the Almighty God. And this is it. There's a guy, I saw this today, and this is something I did screenshot. This guy says something, and this is how resolved people were today. This is how resolved people were today. Right? So the guy went into the street. This guy went into the street today, very much resolved about what he was going into the field with. And we think for sure with God, all things are possible. So this guy went into the streets today and said this. This is what he said. And I will just share it with you briefly. This is what really touched me. Every other thing touched me, but this is what touched me. This guy. So this guy went into the street, came from his house. He came from his house and went in the streets today with this inscription. This depicts something stronger than what it is. I broke down when I saw this. So this guy went into the streets and said, if I die, this is a man, this is a rest bag. He had to write this inscription on it. And I got ready to join the protest. He was willing and ready to die. Why? Because he knew they were going to confront a ruthless police force. Everyone else who went into the streets today, they didn't go there in anticipation that the police was going to take it lightly with them. They just decided to muster the courage that if we will die, let us die. Enough is enough. When you hear people say that, and this guy's message is that message that resonates with all those who turned out down there today. They knew that they were going to meet a police force that can shoot on sight. Unprovokingly, they can shoot, they can do whatever it is. They never trusted the commitment made by the police. Even when we sat here last night and said, oh, people, you come out, the police said they will not put people in the street. Nobody trusted them because Bwaka and his people, they are liars. But despite all of that, the guys woke up, and there is a message that everyone else woke up from their house. They said, in fact, some of their family members were telling them, don't go. They said, no, if we will die, let us die. But today, enough is enough. Rain or shine, we'll be out there today. They got prepared. And there is a guy's message that really touched me. He said, if I died in the battlefield, tell mama, meaning he had only his mother living with him now, whatever it is. And then perhaps this mother of his is counting on him and mustering him and giving a source of inspiration and say, look, go out there and fight, my son. So he's telling this message back to his mind. He's telling people that if I die in the field, you tell mama that I did my best. What could be that mama? It could be Mama Liberia. You tell Mama Liberia that I did my best. Because this fight that they are on today is the protection of Mama Liberia. Joseph Bwaka is strangulating Mama Liberia to death. He cares less about whether Liberia lives or not. For him, Liberia finishing is his own ultimate goal. That's what he wants. This man is going out. You may think that it is his biological mother he's talking about. No, it's not his biological mother. He said, if I die in the field today, tell mama I did my best. Tell Mama Liberia that I did my best to protect her from dying. That is why we all are here. This guy's message is the message that took everybody in the field today. If you are to be shot by police people today, tell mama I did my best. And that's your best you could do. These people left their houses today expecting that the police will have shot. They were not expecting a civil police force because the police has a terrible history. And these are people who have killed people before that they were going against. They never trusted any words of the police. This is what it meant. Tell mama I did my best. That mama this brother is talking about is Mama Labira. You could look at it like he's talking to his mother. No, not his mother. He's talking about Mama Labira. You tell Mama Labira that I did my best. Because we are all confronting a society of ruthless people who care less. This thing that I saw today, it broke me down. Look, I'm so strong that I hardly just grieve or whatever it is. When I saw this thing on this guy back, it really touched me today. That he was ready to die. You know what it takes for somebody to be going out there and telling you, say, if I die today, tell mama I did my best. Preparing to go in the field to die for this country. Because we had a ruthless police force out there with their guns in their hands, giving an order by Joseph Boakai to have people shot on sight and killed. That's the kind of force that they were going against today. They said, rain or shine, we will be into it. And they went out there today. This was so touching. It tears me off until I say, wow, what kind of country this Boakai has made this country to be? Where people wake up, they don't even expect themselves to go to bed again, coming up sound. It's either somebody dying, you're not even assured of your own life. That's why these people went out there today. This is a message. When you saw people out there today, it's not normal political thing that they went on. They went to die for their country. This country is drowning. This country is being strangulated. There's no blood in this country anymore. They are sucking the blood out of this country. You are drowning on a daily basis. They care less. They don't care about you. You saw it. You saw it for yourself. You think the people went in the street there thinking that they were going to meet a friendly police force? No. No, that's not what they were going to meet. That's what the guy put. This guy message is the message that took everybody from down to the field today. If I die, tell mama I did my best. That mama is Mama Labira. Even I myself that's sitting here, I am trying my best for Mama Labira. Whatever happens to me, let it happen. I have tried my best. I'm not going to give up what I'm living. The giving up should mean death. It's not by my living, then I give up. No, I'm not going to live giving up because I'm going to still live the pain of giving up. I'm not going to be excused because I tried my best and I'm still going to suffer the consequences of that. So the best one can do, the giving up is giving up your ghost. I say I've tried my best. Where did Paul give up? On the cross. Where did Paul give up? When Paul was about to die, he said, I fought a good fight. I finished my course. That's when you say, because you can't say you fought a good fight and you still living and the fighting going on. No, you can't do that. You can't say you fought a good fight and you still living and the fighting going on. No. That's why in evidence law, there is an exception to hearsay. I think I told you students the last time. They want to have to do a dying declaration. That means, because here it says it's a statement that is made out of court or that is made by a third party. I just bring it down for you, a third party who may not be present in court or whatever to testify to what they may have said. And then you are quoting third party and say the person told me. That's not why, right? So if a police officer or somebody, medical doctor were at the hospital, and then at the point of the death of that person at the hospital or at the point of the death of the person at the time you arrived on the scene when the person was dying, right? And then the person said, it is John Brown that killed me and the person died. That statement is admissible. Though it is hearsay, you are saying before John Brown could die, right? Right? But you will go and stay and testify to him. But John Brown must die. You can't say you have given up. You have tried your best. And then you still living. No. No. So these people, that's just who they are. The guy said, if I die in the field today, of course I did my best. Today, at least he can go back home and stay. We are stay here and we'll continue the fight. Right? So that is what it is. People were in the field today. They expected that police were going to shoot them. Look at the competitive analysis of everything that happened today. I don't want to talk about what the guys did. Every scare tactics, whatever it is. They thought that CDC headquarters was the rallying ground. So one or two of the team, they planted people to go to the CDC headquarters, hit a people car. But look at it. Look at the kind of thing they talk about. They put one lady on camera. We're not seeing the lady at the time they hit her. One or two are there, they hit the lady here, and there's no camera on the lady. She said, blood oozing, you see her whole say like this. These are the kind of people she in wheelchair. They brought her from the hospital. At the hospital, they put camera on her. That's why I said all the medical people in their politicized. At the JFK, they put camera on the lady. Oh, we're going that day, and then the car, you know, the sun was up, so we put the glass up. Then the driver to on the side is where the car window burst, right? But she is saying the side was sitting at the play the bus and window. Then you see her crying, then they can't do the kind of thing. All kind of funny thing that they put in place. You know why they did that? They did that so it would necessitate or justify why they got to deploy our CDC headquarters. That's why they did that. They're not smart. They thought CDC headquarters was the rallying point. So because they wanted for fun reason why police should be deployed at CDC headquarters, they created that. The driver to lie and say in the morning, tire were on the road, people were burning. That's a blatant lie. The lady said different thing, the driver saying different thing, everyone else saying different things. Because they planted people to make the protesters to look arrogant, rude, aggressive, and all of that. So that they will say that protesters doing it. Then you get people there like that, selling that, and they want to lie about it. What is that? They planted people. Then you get Joseph Walker, big as old as he is. No wonder. He's sitting there, they planted people. They planted people with inscription. One person standing with photo. I don't want to show that trash. One person standing with photo. Somebody standing with photo, one person standing with picture, saying Bwaka can't lie. Now that one they talk, they carry to Bwaka again. Bwaka is delivering a speech at an occasion. His heart is beating and thinking about protester. He say, you see, the country is going good. Somebody say Bwaka can't lie. You see how Bwaka is? You see Bwaka? Charles, what? How did we get here? No wonder Donald Trump was disgracing, insulting. He was saying, yes, sir, you are showing your teeth. You get over millions of persons in the country. You get thousands in their thousands. They are protesting with several other inscriptions. You took one. They agree that even one of the protesters went there and then took that. That which I know is not true. They did that. You took one and then you commend yourself. Self-commendation. You give it to yourself by virtue of that one. No wonder you went and sat down. I don't know somewhere that you have traveled. Yeah, now in the sea America, you went and sat down there. Somebody went and sent video to you, say, oh, Bwaka, the real insult is a good thing. Say, hey, I can't listen to the woman. That kind of nonsense. Mr. President, you got to be serious. You're looking for presents? Donald Trump insulting you if they're worried, have not said that they are United Party people passing around where they say, hey, go English. Until the world have to tell you people that Bwaka was insulted. He was insulted and saying, yes, sir, yes, sir. Then he went and planted, his people planted something. He acknowledges it, and then he takes that and takes it to a podium. That sound president there, you're sorry to say, if the president, if somebody who is very sensitive to understanding what it is, that soundness there Bwaka did today. They took these people. You saw what happened today? This protest was staged. No George Weah. Unlike the June 7 protest, look at the June time. We were particularly just transitioning and from dry season, because June 7, May is still dry season. We playing around there, right? Early June, we still experiencing sun. That was when they staged their protest. Today, we are deep into July, the depth of the rainy season. That's where we are. The middle of the rainy season. That's where we are. Did rain not fall today? Yes, it did fall. Did people not show up today? They show up. They came in their numbers, and like I said from the onset, yeah, there was no Alexander Cummings who had to rally people, pay people because their presence there, without it being a crowd, it would be shameful. The Joseph Boakai was going to that protest, so they needed to pay people to go there because without them being there, it would look shameful to find them there. They had to see. I was on Truth FM that time, and I told you I was always against that protest because I saw political faces. And I told you it was that protest I was talking about because that was when Dillon was going for this by-election. That was when Dillon was going for it, right? So I told you people, it was at that protest, during that protest period, I was against it when Dillon sent me the time where I started falling in problem and at Truth FM because Dillon was aligning too much, but again, they didn't like the idea. So that when I started falling in problem because I said I was not in favor of that protest because I didn't like Costa. Then having faces of protest. These are politicians. They are users. I saw Dillon. When I see Cummings, when I see Joseph Boakai, then I say I can't support such a protest. I was there on the day of the protest, June 7. I can remember I sent text message to our reporters because they were deployed. I said, you'll be very careful. Today may likely be hostile. And I know somebody told me, say, oh, why are you trying to make the reporters scared here and there? Yeah, there was a confrontation. I don't want to go into that. But the early morning hours of that protest, people were not showing up. Costa then was sitting there alone. You see pictures, people were sending pictures and then laughing at Costa because nobody was there. It had to take Yeke, and I will say this today. It had to take Yeke because we're doing commentaries on the protest that morning hour, the morning hours. It had to take Yeke coming from Oro and coming across before the momentum started building up. Because as Yeke was now coming, that was when people that they have already paid started having much courage to start showing up. But for the onset, it was terrible. Costa wouldn't have had it. Then you see Cummings then coming. Boakai, they all were now there. That was it. Today, nowhere. The Liberian people themselves, they said, this is not about politicians. We're not going to use their faces. Boakai then were at our protest, June 7. And look at the numbers and compare with what we had today. There was no rain falling that day. You enjoy your day. Until you brought pot and all, and then you say you want to quote. You see how life is. You see, look, things that you did in time past, you can't compare it with what the CDC or other people doing today. It was not about CDC. The CDC just a component. How many political parties were together and endorsed that protest? You had the Liberty Party wing, you had the Unity Party, you had the ANC, you had all the political parties endorsement. This protest that Molu just staged, civil society, only the youth wing of the CDC. Not even the women wing, not even the other wing, no, only the youth wing of the CDC. They get other collaborating political parties such as Move and Tine. You did not hear from them on that. And the protest show out as it is. Boakai has lost. When I told you Weah is president by endorsement, and Boakai is not president, he's just president by title. And I told you people, you saw what happened today. Is it not justified? This is not about Weah then. The people came out in their numbers today. Look, the guys are great, and I want to say thanks to them so much, and thanks to all of you who listened and decided to show up, who were prepared to take the bullets today, who were prepared to be sprayed with hot water today, because it had not started when they called cameramen. You can show it. We're coming to test the hot water. We're coming to test the hot water on their fellow citizens. They have already anticipated hostile something because all the people they deployed everywhere, it didn't work. It did not work. That car scheme that woman was on, she was just on her own. It didn't work. There was nothing that worked. These people, they must learn to understand. I see them still playing joke out of it. The message has gone clear. If you ever think 2029, you're what they call the same way the people saw police people all in the streets today and they decided to march on, that's how they will march on. If you think 2029, you're going to steal it, the message today is clear. Then they went to the protest ground. Joseph Boaga is frail, scared, or whatever it is, they're not able to show up. Then you see Prince told a play ball, and a useless play ball who takes over a district, very useless indeed. He comes there and they're talking about how he come and take petition or whatever it is to whom can give petition? Useless characters like you. Who are you that people can give petition to? The Pope brought a petition addressed to the president. The president said he's not showing up. But again, because the intent was to make them angry. Because if the president said he's not showing up, the guys will want to resist and demand. At that point, what they were planning was, God is so wonderful. I got the intelligence, everything from their camp. All they were planning was, if the protesters are still, we will not go home until the president comes. Nighttime like this, that's when they had their guys that they plan B now. That's when they were going to plan people among the guys who will start stoning the police officers and whatever. Who do you identify in the night? No way. At that point now, they were going to now shoot and kill. That was all they were planning to do. They have already planned it. That is what they planned. But the guy said, no. The message is clear. We have come with our petition. Told the president, we're not giving it to these criminals. Because there's no legitimization of the national legislature. No, we are not giving it to a rogue legislature. It is not for them. We said to the president, and the message is gone. Thank God they read it, because he has placed on notice. That's one thing they did. They didn't leave it enclosed. They read the petition. So today, it is clear that Boaga is placed on notice. That they gave him 14 days ultimatum. If he does not, they have a surprise package for him. So don't see it like after 14 days, they say, oh, come on. No, they say, if you don't listen to us and respond to us in 14 days, what will happen subsequently will even be bigger. So start counting your 14 days, and right after the 14 days, you say, hey, I say, oh, come on. No, they didn't say that. Listen to their English well. The guys are sound. They are not like you people whom one president will be insulting and say, yes, I have good English. Somebody insulting you, say that good English. You go, oh yeah, take it at good English. Then you having that kind of thing. No, that's not what the guy said. Listen to them. Right? So you listen to that. Today's protest was quite successful, excellent. Unlike your June 7 protest, where you were knocking cop all over, telling people you close your store, then we're going to disturb today, blah, 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 all the kind of thing. And now what you saw today, the guys were peaceful. Whatever you say you created, it didn't work. Because God was and is on the side of these people. This is it. So you can go up, you can't down. Whatever it is you want to do, that your business. The protest was here on a heavy downpour of rain. The guys were ready to die. That is what the message is all about. Enough is enough. So whether you like it or not, go up, you come down, you do whatever it is, the numbers are clearing. But far bigger. Then you see useless Costa passing around, you are doing comparison. You who are you? You have already lost relevance. What kind of man will call somebody today, tomorrow you come by again, you call the other person, you come by again. The kind of consistency people like us have had. You're not able to get an inch of it. Consistencies that we have put in place just for the sake of our country. Mama Liberia, not for individuals. Even when the state or actors appear not to be appreciating us, for the fact that Mama Liberia is somewhere appreciating us, we overlook their ingratitude and still do it for our country. That is what we stand for. We don't see individual, we see our country. We see our land that needs to be protected. We say, this great land of liberty shall not be ours. We didn't say this great land of individuals shall not be ours. We said this great land of liberty shall not be. And this great land of liberty is what we swore to, and it will continue to be ours. And what is yours, you can protect it. You can preserve it. You can do whatever it is. You must do everything to preserve it. That is why we are signing on to this. We're not signing on to individuals who are in passing. Better driving human being like you're passing around. You can compare your protest with what happened today. Bunch of political users. You use the people you got in power today. They don't use the people that got senatorial job today, back to back. Today, what are they getting in return? Yeah, the Monserrato County here. They say you are coming to get, I don't know how many percent of his salary to. Where are they? Where the district development council are supposed to get money? Nowhere. Yeah, the Joseph Boakai who use your protest ground. What are you getting today? That's so crying you're doing. That's so crying you're doing. You get any people they are users? No. In fact, how will the citizens choose to use themselves? Because they are standing up for themselves. How can they be used? No politician told them to go there. So they are standing for themselves. So how can I be used? How can I be standing for myself and you say I'm using somebody using me? Today you could not see that face of useful idiot conduct there. No, those useful idiots that they describe. There's a politician. It's not what you saw today. These people stood up for themselves. Whatever they were doing it for themselves, and they are doing it for themselves. Right? Yeah. So what's the issue? So look, let me tell you something. All the people who are distancing themselves from protests, I don't know, they will bow in shame. Who needs your endorsement? Did anybody call on anybody say can't join? No. They called on the peaceful citizen. They didn't say individual or institutions. So there was no basis of distancing yourself. How will you distance yourself from something that you were never close to? I want people go to school in this country to learn. So I am partnering with Moba Molu Stand. Moba Molu is having a protest. Moba Molu makes a statement. Now it's incumbent upon me because I am partnering with Moba Molu. So for any reason that I fail to speak, it means what Moba Molu is saying by parity or reasoning, my silence means consent, right? But because I'm in disagreement with Moba Molu, whom I'm partnering with, and I don't want people to see it like I'm partnering with Moba Molu, then I can come up now to distance myself from what Moba Molu said, because it will imply that I am part of Moba Molu. So Linsu, were you part of the protest? Did you issue any statement? Did you go to any meetings or whatever it is? No. How will you distance yourself from what you were never part of? What the logic and reasoning you have in this country, man? You're speaking English. No wonder Donald Trump, whatever, they distinguish Joseph Boakai and say speaking, because that's the kind of thing. You are never part of something. How can you distance yourself from it? Nobody called for you. That's what I have problem with Tiawan Gongro. So what are you saying to say you distance yourself from protest? Nobody called you. You and Molu haven't gone to any meetings or whatever it is. You are never associated with them. How can you distance yourself from what you were never close to? Because the word distance means you were already close to, and then you are now distancing yourself. None of you were close. How can you distance yourself from what you were never close to? So since you are not close to it, and for the fact that you're not speaking, no. The only thing that will make sense is for you to say, look, I will support these people. That is the difference you can make. But for you to say, I will not support them, there is no basis. They're not counting on that. It's useless. It's needless. Today, you people were made shame. You allow Amos Toward to take the LPRC money, and of course, the money coming in this country, no wonder they having budget shortfall because the state-owned enterprise is not raising the revenue and putting it into the budget. 22 million budget shortfall, they're experiencing it already because all state-owned enterprises taking money and not even giving it for the right purposes. They are giving it to these new groupings here and there, telling them, say, you don't talk, you release statement. Releasing statement can't solve anybody's problem. Let me tell you now what dispensation is quite different. What I have understood now is we are on our own. Those days where you know be doing things, the American people or whatever it is get time for whatever it is, we are on our own now. No day any international community, whatever it is, will release a statement, whatever it is, we listen. No, we are now on our own because in terms of our domestic affairs, we are dealing with our own now. That period of just releasing statement, thing then apparently appear meddling into the activities of this country. You see where we are now. The day we and you jump inside, America can't come there. The day you jump on all, America will not come there. Now where we are now, so they complete 6 years. Maybe they will come back, they will redefine their policy. But for now, nobody is stopping anybody from doing anything. We are together in this together. Let me tell you now today. So nobody's stopping anybody. Because if they can't stop you from doing bad things, they can equally stop the protesters. So we on our own. Hey, you see us? We are on our own. Nobody get time for it now. We will jump on each other in this country, and that is it. We on our own. So Joseph Boakai, you like it, you bring Moro back as your layer of security. You like it, you bring whatever. Let me tell you something that happened last night. Let me tell you something that was discovered last night. Do you know? Let me tell you this clearly. Do you know that last night the guy launched a combing patrol? checking vehicles and things, blah, blah, blah. You will not believe it. The securities, some of them, they discovered last night that most of the government officials in this country carrying gun. Because they will stop the car, search your car, checking it. Most of the government officials, they say the moment they ask them, they say M1 at the mansion. At the M1, they will ask them, what are you registered going here? And they will say M1 at the mansion. Decided to take out. I don't know M1, what it means at the mansion or whatever. Those are the responses they were giving the police people. Most of them get gone. They are scared. Most of the government officials you see passing around now, they get guns to their houses because they are scared. How will you be serving people you scare because you know that bad governance you people are in? All of them get gone. When you heard Joseph Boaka say we need executive order, everybody must go register their gun. Boaka was issuing that order to protect his officials. No wonder. I was just looking at the rationale. Is this necessary now? Joseph Boaka getting the power. We're talking about whatever it is. These indisciplined attitudes are going on. Police are shooting people. People are shooting people on their side. Then you get rid of the citizens themselves. You are telling them they must just get gone. Not knowing Joseph Boaka was telling his officials of government to start handling gun. Last night, it was discovered. Most of the inspections that they were carrying on, all the government officials you see in this country, they get gone. They're carrying guns. I'm telling you. You see how God, let me tell you something. You will not understand this country. Where we are, you will not understand this country. These people are not here to govern. They are not. They are not here to govern. They know that they have lost touch with the Liberian people. These guys are terrible. But the message that was sent out today is very glaring for all of us. And whatever the police want to do, whatever it is, it's up to them. Like I said, I must commit and admit that the AFL is the only force so far that has redefined itself and its role in this country. Honor Joseph Boaka. At least for once, we can say force for good. Because some of them are raising the hard questions. Even if they are part of the patrols and things, when they see unusual things, they are raising the hard questions. But it's not for them to do. It is the police responsible to execute some of these things. So when they see it, they just raise the hard questions and then they go back. Their mandates are limited. And what you saw the police doing, what they're doing, they take immigration part of one of the sectors that they're using too. You seen it? And everyone else have to redefine themselves. Today, the nation was shocked. They were shocked at what they saw. People willing and ready to die because they can no longer bear it. Those are the people you saw in the street today. They were willing to expose their chests, their skins to hot water. You discouraged them. You intimidated them everywhere. But they still marched on. It was a message that was sent out there. And whether you like it or not, I want to say thanks to all of them. All those who stood out today. Look at the pictures. The images are here. I'm not the one I want to call. Look at the pictures. The images are right here. Right here. Right before our own eyes. Some of you may not have seen it from the onset, but this is it. The images are right here. Right before our own eyes. Right? Yeah. So whether you like it or not, this is what it is. And that is what we saw today. The guys are here and they are doing everything they can. These are the images. This brother image is just one of those. Right? Yeah. These are things that were shown today. People showing up in their numbers. They didn't joke with it. The people didn't come be passing around doing whatever it is. No joke about it. The people came up in their numbers. This is us. This is what we are capable of doing. We are marching on. We are not joking. We are marching on. This group came from Ireland. They were coming their way to town. The group you are seeing, one Molunen were in Congo Town Belt and coming from there. You are seeing men ready to die. These are people whom you are seeing in the streets. It's not a joke. On the ring, they don't get time. Whether rain falling or whatever it is, they don't want to know. They want to compare, cry. These guys beat you people up bigly today. And you have to be very careful. Go and govern this country. That's just all I can tell you people. Govern this country. Nobody asking anybody to move from power now. You didn't hear that from them. You didn't see rude crowd today. Tolerant people, because they have taught Liberians what democracy is all about. Bunch of the people you saw down there, they are from CDC background, most of them. But they took off the CDC helmet and they decided to support Molu because they believe that before CDC, they were citizens. And after CDC, they will still return to that status as citizens. That's why they decided to join. And which one of the political parties can boast of peaceful democratic transition of power in this country, if not the CDC? Look at the number. It tells you that they've learned a lot. And that orientation from the CDC is what Molu took and then took back to civil society. Today, he was very peaceful. He and his group, they maintain order. There may have been skirmishes here, little, whatever it is, but on the overall, the entire thing was peaceful. Whether you like it or not. You know, I heard it. I know they say Sarah say what? Sarah, you go find place to sit down. Your Sarah and that legislature there, where police people enter at the level of the national legislature, they flog your colleagues. You have never made any statement to that effect. That today you're releasing a statement. You say, oh, yeah, the crowd or this, that. Police people were flocking your colleagues then down there. Did you people open your mouths? These are the bunch of useless people that we can be looking at in this country. You don't know when to make statements. Why you want to prove? Sarah, I don't say Sarah Momo or what kind of Momo or whatever it is from where he is. I don't know who he is. But let's leave that. Why you want to really prove? Police walk to the legislature, flog lawmakers there. Did you release a statement to that effect? I know you say you're some kind of chairman on some kind of defense security or something. Did you not see that it undermines the security of our country? Why should you in the first place prevent protesters from entering the grounds of the Capitol building? He said no way they are supposed to gather to present their petition. The executive mansion, let me tell you now why you don't know about governance, right? It's not because you get some kind of clean petition, what it is, no. When citizens want to present their petitions and things, then they go to the Capitol, right? The executive mansion is just across the road. So they can easily say, okay, we're not going to the executive mansion, but we ask the president to come here at where our representatives are and can receive our petition from us. What's the big deal about it? What's the big deal about it? So that's why it is. So you see, some of the things you're gonna be doing, I can look at you, I just laugh. Please send it to me on Sunday. Thank God, George Weah has released a statement to that effect, and I'm about to read a statement. I will soon read a statement very, very shortly, and from the president, and so that y'all will hear from George Weah. So that the statement from George Weah, we can get it and try to read it to you people. I'm trying to get it and let me see what is the statement. In fact, I want to get a statement from Weah and. Some fun real occurred today at the protest ground. Let's hear this other sound bite from the protest ground. While I'm trying to wait to transcribe this thing into PDF so that we all can see the statement from His Excellency Ambassador George Weah today. So let me see whether we'll be able to get it. So I hope to get that statement. I want to grab it. I want to put it into PDF. And we can have it. Yeah, so we can do that. Let me try to get it quick and then put it into PDF. Yeah, I want to read that statement. Clear. While you see it along, I'm reading it along. So with God, all things are possible, right? Yeah, we are setting it here. So let me do a PDF so that you can go along in getting a statement released just a while ago by His Excellency, former president and proper president by endorsement, and George Manuel Weah. So, and proper president by endorsement, I maintain that, and I owe Boga no apology, and for that. So let me try to read it out to you quickly, so that you get it. But this sound bite will help us. There's a sound bite here. The guys are interesting. What do you gotta get to? Where you gotta to them from today? You see, the boys then the follow all kind of thing. Let's listen to this sound bite. At least I have it. Let me see. This sound bite. I want it. Did I share it with you people shortly? This sound bite, a good sound bite. The weird stuff is already up and running. I want to share it with you guys, so that we get it. All right. Okay. I think it's here. So we can. Okay. I can add it here. So. All right. So let's get this sound bite. Then I get to His Excellency, former President Weah. Let's get the sound bite. What the guy was saying here. And I. So let me share with you this sound bite. The guys will play for us. Why are you doing so? What is this? Okay. Is it? No, sorry. So I'm trying to get the right one.
Yes, sir. Why you doing so? Yes, sir. You person, man? Yes, sir. Why you want to do so? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But are you from Freetown? Yes, sir. Are you from Zaffa District? Yes, sir. From Korawo District? Yes, sir. From Korawo District? Yes, sir. But are you too stupid? Yes,
No. That's sorry. That's sorry about that one there. That's sorry about that. I didn't think that they were going to include that one. But that's it. I get a yes, a component, and I've done it. So let's get on to the statement released by His Excellency, former President George Manuel Weah just a while ago. Let's try to read the statement for you, so that we can get at. You guys are interesting. All right. Okay. So let me try to share. I think I've shared with you already. You are seeing it. You are seeing it clear? Okay. Official statement. At least you've seen it. So this official statement from His Excellency President George Manuel Weah. So let's just try to go through these statements, and then we get to the lines, interact with you. You'll have more of your calls and expressions today, so that we can really get there. With God, all things are possible. Let's read out this statement, right? Yeah, let's read it together. Good. So let's go. Can we get it done? Yeah. Okay, let's leave that. And so let me just try to read this statement. They say official statement by His Excellency George Manuel Weah, former President of the Republic of Liberia, for immediate release. Monrovia, Liberia, July 17, 2025. And that is what he says. I wish to commend the ongoing efforts of all Liberians who continue to exercise their constitutional right to peacefully assemble and protest. In every functioning democracy, the voices of the people must be heard, and heard clearly. Every organized protest that reflects the will of the people deserves respect, protection, and attention, not intimidation, sabotage, or dismissal by the Bwaka government. Let it be known, he continues, let it be known that the success of any protest is not measured by who is absent or present, but by the collective commitment of the people to speak truth to power. We are all members of various coalitions and political affiliations, but above all, we are citizens of the Republic of Liberia, a sovereign people with inviolable rights. To the leadership of stand headed by Moma Molu, and all those who continue to stand up in the wake of Bwaka government's bad governance and call for justice, accountability, and good governance, I salute your courage and resolve. Remain peaceful, remain principled, and do not lose focus. Liberia is and must always remain bigger than any one person, group, or political party. Let us all stand firm in the truth. Liberia first, Liberia foremost, Liberia always. Never surrender your right to be heard. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for Liberia. God bless Liberia. George Manneh Weah Sr., former president of the Republic of Liberia. So this is the statement from His Excellency, former President Dr. George Manneh Weah, from wherever he is, and then he sends it out here, and it's quite excellent on his part. And it is quite an excellent message from the president, His Excellency Ambassador George Manneh Weah. So thanking you people for what you may have done. Let's now get to the lines, get other views and things, because it's not what meant. We have 45 minutes, 47 minutes, so that we get an appreciation of what happened today. At least a fair assessment will be good for all of us. Let's get to the lines and start interacting with you. Thanks so much to all of you for all that you did today. The courage you mustered to be out there. I joined the president, His Excellency Ambassador George Manneh Weah, to tell you all thank you as well. Tell us all thank you as well, right? Yeah, so we are grateful to the Almighty God, and we are certainly getting there. Let me get to Medicine Yabduro, my friend and brother from the great United States of America. Here he joins us here tonight, right here on his die. As you are calling, I am carrying on blocking or rule people on our live. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Hello, AB. This is Melin from New Jersey.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
AB, I just want to take the time to thank all Liberians, regardless of political affiliation, ethnicity, or whatsoever, that defiled the ring today and turn out to demonstrate to the world that Waka administration has imposed untold suffering on them, and they wanted to make it clear to Liberian people in the world, and they did successfully today. And look, I don't like Gregor Coleman, but I want to gain small credit for not using tear gas on our people today, for not shooting live bullet at them today. Because any attempt to have done that today, then by now Liberia is upside down. Because the people were resolved. They were resolved. They didn't have weapons, but they were going to take on their family in the villages. They were going to go after their residents in the community. Today, Liberia was going to be on fire. So I must commend you for the little professionalism that you exhibited today. That our people went home without anybody being wounded or killed. That no blood was seen in Liberia today. This is what they call democratic nation. This is the principles of democracy. The people have the right. They had the right yesterday on a George Weah. Putting them food and water. So that right on a George Weah yesterday must also be allowed by Waka administration today. Want to tell all the people who took part, thank you. Thank you for your bravery. Thank you for your courage. Stand for your country. Stand for yourself. Nobody can stand for you. You can stand for yourself. Look in Kenya. Look in Haiti. They are standing for themselves. You are no exception. Thank you for so much. And we are here to support you. Thank you, people.
All right, thanks, boss, for your contribution, Medicine. And let me get on to the next caller as we move on. So when I just hit you up, you just go on, and it's your reaction now is what is very important in all that we do here tonight. Let me get on to the line. Hello, how are you doing quickly? Hello?
Yeah, AB, how you doing?
Yeah, please go on quickly.
Yeah, okay. This is Quavier going Big Daddy.
Okay, quickly.
I call you from around the Tottenham Boulevard this evening. Yeah, I just want to extend my thanks and appreciation to our brothers and sisters that came out today in their numbers, exercising their constitutional right. I think it is enshrined in the Constitution that everyone has a right, to do such thing that they did today. So that right can never be taken away from anybody, and no amount of intimidation, nor deterrent can deter any citizen of this country from exercising their constitutional right. And I want to extend my thanks and appreciation even to the organizer, Honorable Mobile Kim Moru, who were brave enough to storm it, So we look forward to seeing more, because the government, as the government proceeding, it backforced some of us, We don't expect that because they preach themselves as the most sophisticated and more knowledgeable people, and they are proceeding in such manner. So I think the citizens have their right to do what they did today. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, boss, for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing?
Yes, good evening, Ebi.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Thank you, Ebi. Ebi, thank you very much. I am Spencer Mohammed, and I call from Apopo Kono, Town Coast Spoon Hill, Waytown community. Ebi, let me firstly salute you. I want to tell you thank you.
Thank God.
You and all your gathered men at Kings FM for bringing us to where we are today. Thank you very much. May God give each and every one of us long life and good health. I also want to take this time to salute Modubake Malu and Moses Akaro Gray for what they displayed today. Just imagine a single civil society organization was able to beat full political party with all of their gigantic leaders. The likes today, we did not see any political face in that place. It was Moses Akaro Gray and Modubake Malu that were able to conquer the capital today. I want to tell them thank you, and I tell you thank you, and I say every person that turned out today, salute and bravo to each and every one of us. The stage is now set. Going forward, we know enough is enough. Thank you.
All right, thanks, boss, for your contribution. I appreciate that. All right,
thank you, though.
All right, thank you. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, every day, Romeo Topa, I call you from Kingsville.
All right.
Yeah, Ebi, I just want to say thank you for the show, and also thank you for the awareness for the protest. But I heard people saying CDC is the one behind the protest. Me let you don't know. The day the CDC is ready for protesting, they know us when we're ready to come outside. We do come outside with fear. We come outside we all fear. So they shouldn't get a mind saying that CDC is behind this protest. Let me get reminded. Time will come. Enough is enough. We will come outside. You know what? So thank you always for how is going on in the country. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, boss. Let's get on to the next caller. Let me put the female line on. I don't know whether their power is on. Hello, how are you doing?
Really heavy.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Let me say good evening to the conscious mother Liberia following your broadcast. Well, this is the voice of Christian. I'm Christian Pray for Enemy Diary. I do just compensation from my resident on the Douglas Avenue.
All right, let's hear from
in the community. Well, Ebi, let me appreciate all of our sisters and brothers who took upon the time to honor the word who attended the protest, and with that, I want to celebrate the successfulness of the protest today. Ebi, I think the people does not have anything to say. I saw Joseph Baga responding to protester when he couldn't come to receive the petition from the protester. It's a shame. it was laughable. It's a shame. It's a shame that the president is not able to govern this country according to our promise that he made to the Liberian people. I think what happened today, there's more of it. The mobile model said 14-day ultimatum, and we are looking up to that. And maybe today, if the ring are not going to fall, the tenor are going to be more than that. Imagine people on the ring with the foam on them. They was on the ring and was able to turn up with that number that we saw. It could be more than that if the ring was not going to fall. Right. And I want to appreciate every one of them, and even to Mobile Modu. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the Youth League and the Women League of the Coalition of Democratic Change for attending. Even to Man City, I listened to Man City was at the protest. A lady that who was able to mobilize some of our police within the district here to attend that protest. I want to appreciate for every one of the old ladies and the other people who attended that protest. Thank you so much, Abi.
Thank you, boss, for your contribution. Let me get to the female line. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Abi.
Yeah, let's hear from you, man.
This is Gertrude J.D. Williams. I'm calling from Johnson.
Hey, Gertrude, how's everything? I saw you today.
Yeah, I want to say bravo to all the fearless women that were able to stand up today. To talk about Liberia is not about political party.
No.
It wasn't a political party that went over there. They were unity partisans, civil servants that had nose masks on their faces. And they caused more to tell us that they went there to to protest for Liberia. They never went there because of a political party. People that have voted for Joseph Boakai from my community that went there for that protest, and they are nurses that went there. So nobody should think that it was a political party. We went there as Liberians because we know what is happening in our country is not fair. And Liberians are standing up for their rights.
Right.
Nevertheless, about the rain. And I mean, for they were out on the guy post that I'm going and anything happen. Myself, when I saw that post, I said, my daughter, my children know how I left home. But if I don't return, it means that I'm going because of my country.
Right.
I don't care. And after the 14 days, ultimatum, we will get back on the street. If the government will not come out to say anything, Liberians will still go back on the street to fight for their rights. They saw it today on the international newspapers and all places there. It has been, the message has resonated. And they already across the international world. Boakai is a failure. Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much, Gertrude, and thanks to you and your team as well. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, I'm Oscar. There is Zigman calling from Gompass.
Let's hear from you, Oscar.
I want to appreciate our brothers and sisters that came from their various destinations and got on the street today for protest against the bad government of this country.
Right.
You know, we the Liberians will continue doing this to put God's feet on fire. I think the country will change.
Right.
You know, I want to really appreciate them, but they should not give up. If the president cannot address the issue that they put forth before him, within that 14 days time that they play, and when they're planning, let them go to the various countries and see the view of the citizen.
Okay.
You know, Liberia is not only Monrovia alone. You know, because I always heard give you recommendation. The radio station I have is a good radio station, but only we who own social media in Nima can gather in Nima. So it better your contacts on radio station to relay your program.
Okay.
So in case anything happens, so people can be part of it. We want to be part of it, but how can we be part of it? Or social media we can listen to.
Okay.
So I want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate all our brothers and sisters.
All right, thank you, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to this caller right here. WhatsApp line. Hello, how are you doing? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, please go on.
How you doing?
Yeah, fine. Please go on.
Teacher Lai, I say thank you, brother. Thank you so much for the work you have done for Liberian.
We thank God.
Okay. I don't want to talk much, and I just want to appreciate you. Can you please send me your number, sir?
Yeah, I got it here. I will share that with you. I will share that with you. I will share that. All right. Thank you. Let me get on to this one on the female line again. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Yeah. Thank you, Papa. God bless you.
Thank God.
Our better go on. And I said, what too much. And I said, we ought to get you. No worry. Who won't get that will get that. I said, I don't thank you. Yes, thank you. I tell you, thank you. I tell you, thank you. I was telling that. The prophet told me talking, I don't believe talking. But I want to get it talking. And let the prophet talking. I'm going to talk to you.
Okay.
So now, the order talking that they will just be statical. You're statical to go for it without rain. That computer, I know that all around. They go what to say, no people. But prayers for yesterday and today. Never was rain. That is our blessing. Our children, the more blessing. I thank you. That evil Java get out there when you see it, when you go look for man, you got to say something more. Fire to her. Somebody come for her. Fire for her. I tell you, thank you. Thank you. It's our best. That's our blessing.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for your contribution, Mama. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, baby.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, baby. I'm so excited to see. And I can't even get up to the sun, no sleep, like I baby.
Wow.
I just want to give God the glory. firstly and say thank you to the Kids FM family, the Freedom family, the Balance FM family, the Voice of Nigeria, and other radio stations that were able to make the day of success. And people are ashamed. I said very much shame because when they were today, they were paying contract and that was model. All the one they were just upgrade. But I just want to give all the glory for all our people that turn out today. The numbers were huge today. Look at the reform today, AP. We the women, most especially the women, were all on that ring today. We went for model at a place here for a party. All the way we march for a team to administrative complex. We found that place we march for him. Can you imagine, baby? We were all on that ring today. So I want to say thank you to the Liberians that were able to turn out today. This is my actually calling for the TFC community. Okay. And I know by the grace of God, the president, he will our petition. And we need answer. We need quick answer for him. Thank you for having me.
All right, Mom. Thanks so much for being out there today. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello,
hello, ma.
This is Ma Sisi calling from Carolina.
Sisi, yeah, for you.
Yeah. So, Eddie, we say thanks to the library out today, right? Who are trying us, but God will have it to become victory. When it comes to my country, I don't joke.
Certainly.
I don't joke. It can be whosoever will be there on that day. And we told them we're going to be there. And we were there. In person, we were there.
Right.
So they say 14 were there. What the last bit I went. And we turned up for all of us. We came back. You understand? The first land they said of trial that they were going to fall inside the land. That they want to say they chose to our car at the city party airport like first land they took. Second land again they say I want youth chairman. They caution with arm today and you are arrested. And they posted in the first land, the second land they took. So what they were doing, look, they were looking at force to us. We pray will be peaceful. Look at the fucking warrior. We're not planning for war. They say your bread and tea when we are there. So we can't come and say, we're capital and say, we're going to capital. No, it's not possible. Martin was telling man, don't go like what we see the pastor call, tell a man to go and say, Pastor, I'm going. Nothing will happen to me. I will come back to the war. I read today, the person, nobody there, what fool. That man, children can lie. They can lie. You do whatever they can, so they will protect. No. Who got a far fool for that for the start going? But it was just for the nobody see us here. No protest, I don't want for this one. I'll go after you get about after Balaga in work for the protest. I tell you about about money, they tell you out. But you saw you working out today. Let's see about money. What everybody do you pay for take them out? They get paper to go. Who get paper to come out? Who can you money? Or you go for your country. You die for your country. So I want to say thank God for all of you that were there for us. So the whole program was success today. I thank God for all of you. Let God bless you. We start 14 days. We'll get back to them. Thank you.
Thanks, Man Sisi, and thanks to the rest of the other team. Let me get on to this female line again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I just come and say, let me into my home.
Okay.
Yeah. So petition reach the 2 weeks and they get them waiting for the 2 weeks. They don't respond. They call they're thinking that we're not going to go on here range. They're thinking that we're for a rain, but we're on a range. They'll tell that the rain is not actually going to make my melt. It is a real come before I say I'm going to see it to you. I'm going to see it to you. After you read the petition and before you start coming, the government will come and see it because we're not planning to send it. So that the case, the one that want for the poor city today, we say we're taking that we cannot. The one that we sell today is small for the next time. The work of things, the really the work of things, they cannot. They send message of what I think is the business. So thank you to the I see you have to see.
So thanks to Newton Topa, we are there. The rest of the other guys. Yeah, thanks to Dear and Shemon Dear and that of Sam Andrews. They were in studio coordinating the course while we have Newton Topa and that of Stephen Compton. They were out there dealing with the life in the field, and we appreciate all of you guys so much. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Amy.
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly, man.
Turn on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you so much, Amy, for the show. And I want to say thanks to all Liberians show up today. You know, Amy, when I was watching the protest, what keep in my mind, especially looking at more from that place he from that level, the CDC disappeared that crowd. I was telling Liberian to say, yes, I will not destroy our country, but we peacefully march today. Look, my whole heart is laid down, AB. And I want to say thanks to you, God first, and you and all the radio.
Hey, Andy, man, you stay there, sir?
Our constitutional right to be peaceful. Be peaceful, AB. Oh, today, I don't even know how to appreciate Liberians, especially Mama.
Right.
It's peaceful. Don't destroy what you made.
Yeah.
You develop the country. You develop the country. Do not throw rock.
Right.
Because we Liberia, we are in class house, and say that what the people exhibit today, AB, which make my day. And let me say something before I can leave, AB. Don't Lord to say they came to receive the petition. They were not to go over there. We went to the White House. When we got there to go and protest, they gave a place to be.
Okay.
You heard it. That's the policy. And they take Mr. Kilmer and Prince Sherry with few people to go and meet with the president or the president to everything. That's the policy. They speak, get petition before they get back to. You understand me? What was ready? So what they did today, it was wrong. They were just wanted the our people go off, but our people are so intelligent today. And this is the beginning.
This is the beginning. Thank you so much, man. At the beginning. Hello, how are you doing? Yes, man. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Evie, my brother, how are you this day?
I'm doing fine, boss. Go on. Let's listen to you.
Let me say thanks. Let me say thanks for the job well done. Let me first give salute to Chairman Molu, Akaros, Tafoko, and the likes, and everybody else, including yourself, my man. Look, you know what? Liberia won today. Liberia won. It's a big victory for Liberia. I tell people, I say Liberians are ready to take the power back into their hands. Like an extent. Once the back is being pushed to the wall, they will be ready to do anything. And I thought democracy won today again. But overall, I must say big thanks to His Excellency. His Excellency Dr. George Manawia. You know, they are driving force behind the scene, but people don't see.
Right.
Look, this guy's leadership will remain supreme forever.
Okay.
They don't think you should call me around 8. Yeah, wake up. And so there are elements planted today amongst those good seeds that were marching for good cause.
Yeah.
Because a fellow actor said, "Oh, you came from America, they can't work your minds." So that alone tells me that there were bad folks planted. But you see, good will always surpass evil.
You're right.
Good will always overshadow evil. And I must tell you, Evie, look, this Tenton Waterspoon guy is a guy. If we don't keep our eyes on them, we secretly plan evil in our country. Earlier on, when I woke up, I saw him on his so-called radio station talking nonsense. But you know what? At the end of the day, we won. I say we won, like great people won. And this 14 days ultimatum that's been given, we are here, we are watching. This is not the end. Liberians have already proven that, look, they are willing to go to any extent now at this point. Chairman Molu, look, man, I can't celebrate these guys any better than we have done. But I must say kudos to all of them again that went out there. All of our police that went out there. I want to say kudos to them and big ups to you for the station for covering it.
We thank God. We thank our team here as well. And with God, all things are possible. So let's go. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes. Hi. This is Williams calling from Lawrenceville, Georgia.
All right, let's hear from you, man.
I want to say thanks to you all that went out there. I appreciate it. I think God has blessed you guys. But this is what I want to say. Today, the question was asked, Liberian, can you stand up for your rights? And the answer was, yes, Lord, we can stand. Thank you all, God.
I really appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you, God bless you. Bye.
Thanks so much, ma'am, for the commendations. Your thanks for the support, wherever you guys are. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, I would like to appreciate you first, God first, you second. This being the second for the courage you then gave me with the Liberian.
I know.
Your name is now a God sent. You are God sent. God sent you to fix fears on Liberian heart. When you were not for you, everything that happened in the country was going to be stupid and novice to it.
Right.
But because of your education on the media, continue listening to you, that what make us today we call in the street meaning.
Right.
So I tell you, thank you for that.
That's the courage. Thank you.
But for the protest today, I praise God for the protest. That no violence, nobody embarrass anybody property. Everybody was in line with what the war we put together, that we're going for peace. We're going to carry protest. We're not going for violence. I tell God, thank you for that. And we gave Braga the 14 days. He shouldn't listen to all the book of advisors around him. He should listen to our petition. Read it good. And do what we ask him to do. I tell you, thank you very much.
Thanks, sir, for your contribution. Our mothers are talking, our fathers are talking, our brothers and sisters, everyone starts speaking. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, Teacher Light.
How you doing, boss?
I'm doing good, and you?
Great. Thank God for life, though.
Thank you very much for having me. Teacher Light, anyway, my name is Victor P. Tabo, Commander New Sergeant 3. I do join you from Badger Factor to be precise, that we can.
Let's hear from you, Sergeant.
Teacher Light, I want to say kudos to you guys who stood up for Mama Liberia. Today it was not for you, but it was for Mama Liberia. Today you are a hero, and I want you to always keep it up to stand for your right. Teacher Light, there is nothing much I have to give those that came out today, but I just want to say a big thanks to them, and let God continue to guide them and bless them, and let God always make them to be brave, to be men, to stand up to the face of those dictators who want to try to take Liberia to be the personal property. Well, Liberia belongs to every one of us because the few gave the power. So for that reason, they want to infringe on us. Today, those that stood up today, I want to say bravo to them. I want to say kudos to them. May God continue to bless them, and may God bless Mama Liberia and save our state. And you guys have a good and godly day. Thank you, AB.
Thanks for your sound speech. Delivered. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Teacher Light.
Yeah, boss. Let's hear from you, please.
This is the voice of Peter Sign. I joined from Sogwe Bishufu.
Yeah, Peter, let's listen to you.
You know, I think hard today. Well, on my way, I got my children more than Nigerian or anything that happened to you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going today. You know, but this is a lesson now. You know, the government is now, you know, careful. We open the floodgate today. They cannot turn the government, we challenge them out. And they are taking the 14 days to be upfront. The 14 days crowd will even be more than what happened today, because people are there afraid of what the government has been doing. But if we can prove today that people can go in the street and nothing can happen, they can come back, it means that all will join us. I don't know what they're looking at all. But for me, they should be standing by and they should do what they want to do. Now, so the group will be added up and we'll go back in the street again. Thank you for
thanks, boss, for your contribution. I appreciate it. Hello, how are you doing? Let's hear from you, please. Can you please go ahead? Who's this?
Listener. This is Thomas and Sabo, and I join you from Abidjan.
Go ahead.
AV, first of all, let me say thanks to the protesters who turned out today. I wonder when I saw the parties all around the place. And AV, when people knew that people were coming out, that's why you see them going behind posters, they'll be posting, June 7 protest, all that thing. But they forget to know that June 7 protest, all the major political figures in the country were part of that protest. Today protest, it was void of politics. People stood taking out their political party of cap and whole Liberia today, AB. These are patriotic citizens you saw out there. So I listened to Joe Parker making fun, and for Joe Parker is a very funny old man. Joe Parker is a comical president. That's why you see me talking, oh, I saw one plagger, the man are doing it, I can't laugh. Joe Parker is very less TV. That man is reckless, our whole president. President Joe Parker, AB, this guy not like boy. Everybody wants to. People ask why you people voted against George Weah. We want George Weah as president in our country, but only Liberia they celebrate old Sanders men who have nothing to offer. The men who is full life. There is a man people celebrating. The men who life not even proud of me. People celebrating that kind of man. AB.
All right, Sabo.
So I want to tell the people.
Thank you, Sabo. Who you are that? How are you doing? Hello?
Hello, Eddie, how you doing?
Yeah, fine, boss. Go on, let's listen to you quickly.
Yeah, this is yes, sir. Calling for the president. Let me tell you, if car we shape and you will see pieces on the floor. If you go right from a CC office there, what is it? The people hit their car and you see all of the car or to the police station. Well, somebody or 2 or 3 or what they couldn't do video, the car to give all national video or everything to get a police station. Then all of them what she cries in the hit her, she did that. It's also Palo.
Oh, I do drama. That's no drama that over there was doing. She can't say that.
Drama, yes.
She didn't hear my sound. And then she showing the sound where the soul L. Because somebody hit you with baton. That area that's swollen. The cameraman and not showing that thing.
You go on the place. You just go on the place. Get that happening. So and the people that who get people children the program the people that so there. So that thank you. No that we should not pass on the
she said she's special assistant. She said she's special assistant to the disabled people at the University of Liberia. And she said I ain't wheelchair. She said she's going to look for children delivery. And why are you doing these people?
How you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. First of all, AB, I want to say congratulations to the Liberian people that stood up today. AB, look, if CDC never use any strategy, the youth never use any strategy, but the strategy they use today to come to town for this protest, the Youth League, they really said it. AB, imagine those guys have planted people right at the gate of the CDC so that they thought that the Youth League was gathering at the headquarters. So they say, look, we'll create real traffic to get Jim at least to that old Joshua coming to the CDC headquarters. Then those guys will go, those guys who plan, they will do something to some 1 or 2 cars. When we reach there, we'll launch an attack on them because they will be gathering there. But to their dismays, those guys came from Bushville Island. That was a brilliant, I want to say Abdul Kane, bravo. I want to say Emmanuel Johnson, bravo. You guys play and your plan work. Look, there's no so that woman, she was just talking. You know that you can see the guilt in the woman's face. That particular woman they planned. But all I want to say to Moduba Molu, bravo to you, Moduba Molu, and continue. Let us stand up for our country. This was not about party. It is about our country, and our country must come first. Everything. That what I saw how to call it, Bonkte, Collie. How to call him? Who say rule and order chair?
Oh yeah.
Talking why the people they report no one get yeah. They report no one get the petition why they came to a capital for. I mean, so it means that those guys are there. They don't even know the reason. The first thing you should be concerned if you see just more than 10 Liberians on the street and raising up a concern, you as a legislature, that will be your concern because that's what you are there for. It's not to dismiss them.
He acting like if to say he's social ordinary. He not even know that the old people that are on the street, they are the ones that pay him. Well, bro, we will get there, AB. Thank you so much for the courage. And I also want to say thank you too, because you have always stood for the truth and you will remain for the truth. God bless you and God bless your family.
God bless us all. Thank you, my brother. And of course, how are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Reverend people, that's what from my bathroom.
Okay, let's hear from you.
I've been trying, but most of the time I don't get it. I just got to appreciate it. Maybe I trust my wife most of the time. I don't know the name person. How you got that name? Because God already sent you. Maybe I want to say thank you. I want to say bravo. I want to say congratulations. I want to say thank you to all of those guys that were in the ring today. Because when the protest started, I listened to Stone FM. Those men, that men are criminals, and even those that are always, they are all criminals. The guys were on the field, they were lying. Around 10, 30, 11 o'clock, they were lying. There was nobody in the streets, nobody on the street until I got on social media and I started monitoring people. I said, but these guys, they are real criminals. Why the men were lying like the way he lying? So, Avi, I want to say thank you, and I want to say thank you to all of the organizers of this protest. I even saw the invitation bread at the Marshall Gate, but I'm so grateful that I was just lying that the whole day today. My wife is she's always I never ate no food today. Yeah, just now I just not eat because my inner man was just praying to God that nobody child should be right or nobody child should to listen to those guys were singing John 11:35. Jesus wept. I mean, I said, wow, what is this here? Can you imagine that if that somebody, bunch of criminals, the guns were singing John 11:35, Jesus wept. So I was just telling my daughter, I said, this song is singing, it means that those are going on the field, their children, their mother, their father will weep. But I said to me, what is I said? I said, Lord, what is saying? It should turn a voice to them and their parents. Maybe I want to say thank you very much. I want to say thank you for the enlightenment that you are giving the Liberian people. God will always guide you. God will bless you. God will bless the baby. God will bless you. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. And I will pray. Amen. Hello, how are you doing? Hello. Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, I'm James Blama Kamara on the Liberian Civil Rights Movement. Dear brother, thanks for what you continue to do for our country, Liberia. And I can pray that God bless you and your family while you continue to do like other parts here. You continue to carry on enlightenment. Enlighten us, you make us to believe in country. You make us to even love Liberia than America than other places that people wish to go on the daily. So I just want to appreciate the men and other women today who make it their responsibility to show off that is the right they want to protect. It is not about their individual interest, but it's about the interest of Liberia. And when we continue to do many of this, definitely our country will be on the right trajectory. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
All right, Blama. Let's listen to the next caller. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello,
yeah, fine.
Yeah, I'm Kesari Juan calling for the number 11.
Yeah, Kesari, let's hear from you.
Yeah, let me comment for what you've been doing for we the Liberian people. And today, that's why I left my voice. I said, Evalia mean that I want Liberia for all that is going on. For you to hear a military man to laws for 7 months. It means then the common people, we are not safe. And for you to see a president who is older that still love material things, it means our future for now will be pushed away from Liberia area. Will be going to other countries to serve a refugee where there is no crisis. So our own on the ring, yeah. I went on the ring because I'm a student of the University of Liberia, and we know the government, the next step they want to take, it will be after the common people children who are attending the university. So, just by the ring, we went there because we been beating us. So we had to go for rain to be able to defend our country.
You're right.
The country before we were born, our father suffered for the country, our grandfather. So we went there to tell the world at large that the government is that of corrupt. You can see the corruption is just when going on when people having graduation party. Now, corruption is all over. So we went there to tell President Boga we saw all the people trying to create chaotic things that they will say, oh, the protesters or the one who created the problem. But after I came from here, I encountered one other gallery saying generally misleading the people. So I say, you should be independent. So me like just get me out. And no, because they were already planning more with the protesters to create that scene. So thank you for the time.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. So I just want for us to get this little feed so that you know the strategy they were using at the CDC headquarters. They thought that that's where the youth league was going to gather, and people were going to gather, and that's where they thought the support base of the stand was going to gather, and that's it. But stand is now made of conglomeration of Liberians from all walks of life. So you were thinking about the CDC headquarters as being the base for that, but you were wrong. You were certainly wrong. You got that wrong because the CDC headquarters was not it. The base of the people is in their respective homes, in their communities. And that's why they have said as of the 14th, the next protest will be massive. This time, they will not gather to bring petition to you, and I want you will not control it. You will not be able to control it because they're not coming to you with petition. You will not see them with petition anywhere. And that's what it is. Wherever they think they can stage that protest, they will stage it there. But let's listen to this lady, and you can see the contradiction. You can sense everything in her tone as she's trying to mimic something. And first of all, at the JFK, they went straight at the JFK, and there is an era, the dirty era that they play the tour from. They say they're taking her from in the private war, and under the private war, what thing they bringing her also. You can listen to her story. Let's listen to it, right? I want for you to see it, and let all of us listen to her. You listen to her story. She's showing your thing and nothing on her, no bruise, nothing on, no blood, nothing on her. She said they hate her. Oh, hey, big. And you come and see her now. The police people, they were, but I don't know who the other health practitioner at the hospital that came with her also. They go there. That's gonna trigger government. The real tanko government is. Let's listen to it. She's coming also now. You're that way. She's coming also. I think a network. You're sorry a bit. Network may give late challenge. But you go outside. Don't worry. Don't worry. We come and get her. Don't worry. You're coming outside. The police men they're coming outside. If you didn't coaching her inside, what do you come outside and say? The coaches are coming outside now. The footballers are now coming outside. You know, normally that the front team coaches and everybody gets outside, and the real players coming outside now. So that the real footballer they coming outside now to play the game. You see what happening? Go ahead. Hold your arm, and she said, "I will heal him now." You hold your arm. We are getting there. Yeah? She said, "Our hand and knife, she will go to her ear." Yeah, you see your thing. What do you? I don't listen to the woman, man. Yeah, man.
But with cross graduation coming as soon as we got to see the airport, so there was a little traffic. So there was drifting. So we want the car, we share up. And someone called me, I was only 9. I saw this boy dressed in black heels. She gave us easy career, but he crossed the road. But we thought he was passing. And the only thing I could remember, I just saw the blue guy was still right behind the driver. The windshield and everything, he hit the windshield. And then the windshield, the pieces, everything dropped on me. So I had my wig cap on. I didn't know that I was bleeding. I was one of the passengers. I said, "Oh, for sister, you are bleeding." I removed the wig cap. And then when he did that, he went back, he crossed the road, heading towards the CDC party airport. That's how we got out from the car. And then Lord, all unluckily for us, one of them was around there. And they took me and put me in the car and brought me.
Unluckily for her, one of
I to come and look when I did it, grab my jacket. So I was like, "Well, with it, you fired." Because we are terrible this morning. That's what happened this morning.
Sorry for the incident. Anyway, where do you work?
I work at the bus stop.
As what?
As administrative assistant, work director with the disability sector. Our office is director. I'm the president office. We work for those students who are disabled. Here too, we are too.
So with that, what you think was his intention?
Yeah, because the protester, the whole street was there, right? He was passing. He was like he acted like he crossed the road. So his intention, there was the first damage because he hit me. There was a risk of bomb and then I was shell, and then the other he used, and then he really hit me for me to have stitches for this blood. Did you see the hunter? Yeah, I was hoping for that. You know that he has something in his hand. No, they were just few. They were passing between the cars, you know. Yeah.
Who's handling your medical treatment?
One right there. One there.
We were three at the back and then two at the front. So because I was sitting directly behind the driver, we did that.
So one of them was present. Was he arrested?
Was the individual arrested? So when he did that, he ran across the road, went back to the passing here for you know. Yeah.
Man.
You know, the traffic slowed down at around 42 red, so he just went back, and then one of them were parking at the intersection, they just came. So that's how they blocked and the hospital.
Thank you. All right, so that lady is telling us that the guy smashed the car, and then the glasses, they all wasted on her, because you know any glass like that is when the car is smashed and then the glass burst and you see it will start blowing her face, because she said all her face wasted on her, right? Nothing on her face that indicate like she had any hurt. Nothing absolutely. They shite that on her, no small blood cell there, because the glass, she also said it, that the glass, she was right behind the drawer. So as a result, man, hit it straight, the glass just fell on. No glass will just fall on anybody. The glass will spring all on your face. You see the bobo mark of the glass because you are close. She said she was to the doorway, right close to the drawer. So if somebody smashes a glass, you know that glass, so that glass, then they will blow you all. Why the woman there? Why the mama here behaving like this? Like why the people then treating our poor like this? Is it why Joseph Boaka making our poor liars? Now listen to the thing again.
So, I don't know.
I gotta see.
Coming as soon as we got to see the airport, there was a little traffic. So it was drifting. So we wanted the car, we shut up. And someone called me, I was only 9. I saw this boy dressing black heels.
I listened to what she said. There was a little traffic.
But we thought you were passing. And the only thing I could remember, I just saw the guy was still right behind the driver, the windshield and everything. He hit the windshield. And then the windshield, the pieces, everything dropped on me. So I had my wig cap on. I didn't know that I was bleeding. It was one of the passengers. I said, "Oh, for sister, you are bleeding." I removed the wig cap. And then when he did that,
You're looking
he
at
went back, he
hospital.
crossed the road, heading towards the CC car to him button. That how we got out from the car, and then unluckily for us, one of them was around there. The car, they took me and put me in the car and brought me to JFK. I went back to come and look at my dinner, grab my chicken. So I was like, oh, we because we are there open this morning. That's what happened this morning.
Sorry for the incident anyway. But where do you work?
I work at the university.
As what?
As I'm the student assistant, I work directly with the disability sector. Our office is directly on the president office. We work for those students who are disabled.
If you want the Unity Party president, maybe they carry that to go work.
So with that, what you think was his intention?
Yeah, because the protester, the whole street was there, right? He was passing, he was there.
So you listen to her here, right? There is a contradiction. She said there was traffic. Now she said the whole street was clear. There was traffic, the whole street was clear. You see that? So this is where the disconnect is.
He crossing the road. So his intention, it was to cause damage because he hit me. It was by the grace of God when he hit that windshield.
Okay, Mama, thank you so much. So, folks, that's all the time we have tonight. We don't need much time on this. These are some of the lies that they put together, and that is what it is. It's total disconnect. You can't find anything, no evidence, nothing that anything ever happened to her. All we see here, a group of people sitting down somewhere, carry somebody to the hospital, coach the person to come and tell a lie. And the person comes outside in a wheelchair and tells a lie. That's exactly what we have seen here. The strategy was using her and her situation to say, look, we want for police to be deployed at the CDC headquarters. We can't just go there like that for no reason. That reason must be stated. Let's use her so that she will create a scene. Somebody will do something. Nobody was arrested. They asked her the question. Nobody. There's no tension, nothing. But one or two are even standing right there already to say you carrying out to the hospital for the final coaching process. They have done the first coaching. Now they must be. Look at her here. She said, now you pour hand here. Just to say nothing absolutely. But let's leave all of that. That's the kind of life that we are living on. Joseph Boaga can lie. His government official can lie. Every one of them can lie. Joey has said that one. Pastor Primate also said that one. All of them, they are liars. Anybody who associates with Joseph Boaga and his team, they must lie. That is the only way they can survive. No wonder he's keeping our people poor, to subject them to lying as the only way to survive. This lady is a liar. She blatantly lied, and there's also lies in what she's saying. You can't be like this. Just stop disturbing. Just stop disgracing yourself. You got to stop that. Even if you and your children will not get food to eat, they shouldn't tell you to lie before you can get food to eat. By the way, that's it. And this is our country. Thanks to all of you for the time. Thanks for everything. We all need to go on and rest. And tomorrow we're going to be back here for the weekend's edition of the show. Until then, until we're back here, do have a pleasant night. We appreciate you all for everything. And with God, all things are possible. Do have a pleasant night. Bye.